Hey guys, Jeff Londano here with Federal Government Advisors. I have Darryl Hacker here, right? He's a great friend of mine, right? He's also the sales manager for Federal Government Advisors. And today we're just kind of shooting the can here. We're just talking about the industry, talking about good things, bad things, but really just starting the conversation with like infiltrators, right? Like literally people, and by the way, I'm not mentioning any company names. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't, right? Simple as that. But really just infiltrators, people, like, can you believe, Darryl, that people from other companies hire other people to come work here to see what we're doing? Why is that? Or is it...
Well, it's because we're doing such a great job that everybody in the industry is, wanting to know what we're doing. What's the secret sauce? What makes FGA tick? And the honest answer is we do good work and we stand by our work.
And I think that's the biggest thing. I think all these federal registration firms or contractor registration firms, or just these registration firms that are just so focused on like selling like registration certifications, like they don't care about the client. They just care like, hey, let me just make a sale real quick, right? And let me just get the commission from it. I think that's the biggest thing. Like, are people nowadays in business to actually help people succeed or help themselves, Darryl?
Well, I think in the past, people were always out for themselves, but I think we're trying to, change the market to actually, show, hey, we're actually here to help the customer and we're not in it for ourselves, because ultimately when our customers win, so do we.
Right, and you said something huge right there, right? When our customers win, so do we, right? That's the way I think too, because for example, let's just say I sell somebody a $7,000 package, right? And it includes everything that they need to win a government contract, but they sell doorknobs, right? The government's not buying doorknobs and they're never gonna win a contract, right? And I know that. That's one, that's unethical, but two, here's the things that I'm risking. I'm risking that customer giving me a bad review, that customer just bad-mouthing me in general. He's never gonna send me a reference, but most important, he's never gonna renew, right? So to be honest, Darryl, like financially, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So I just don't understand why other companies think so short-termed.
I don't know. Maybe everybody likes those short-term loans. But unfortunately, that's not how we operate here. We're looking for the long-term, multiple-year client that, that we're showing a good service, because, an unhappy client, they'll tell everybody. And that's what we don't want.
No, we don't want any unhappy clients. And guys, to be honest with everybody here, I wanted to voice this out because we've had competitors that not only have like dressed up as potential employees and trying to see what we're doing, right? But we've had some competitors that like actually like bought our ads. Again, I'm gonna say this again, bought our ads, which means that they're putting like fake information, people from overseas names, phone numbers that don't work, to drop our AdWords. Like this is like, is this like internet warfare right now, what's happening? Because, and guys, I needed to speak this out because this needs to be spoken and it's happening, right? And I don't believe in like, okay, somebody does this to me, I do it back to them, right, Darryl?
Right.
I don't think it just doesn't end good for anybody, right? But for the most part and if you're a competitor and if you've been the one that's doing this, why? Why, when, we don't need to be competitors, we could just be, one whole group and actually help each other, right? We're in it for the small businesses. People work hard for their business, right? Whatever package or registration you're selling, back it up with the work. Seriously, like stop cutting corners, because what you're doing is you're selling these registrations, but you're not providing the bid service. And I know why you're not, because you want larger profit margins. Hey, if I just sell I have a capability statement, I'm gonna send it out to every buyer, or I'm sending you contracting opportunities. Darryl, what great does it do a client sending them an opportunity when they don't even know how to bid?
It does them absolutely no good. It's no point in it. Why would you do that? It's like peanut butter and no jelly.
That would actually be a horrible sandwich.
Exactly. Be a dry peanut butter piece of bread.
Oh my gosh.
But that's would be sitting.
That's like eating pizza with no soda.
Yeah, well, exactly. it doesn't make sense. Why would you send somebody a solicitation that doesn't know how to read it, doesn't know the first thing on what to do with it?
And you know what? And you said a great thing. That is why people think like, oh, these people are scammy automatically. Like one bad apple ruins it for everybody else. And I don't think it's fair. I think people here, they work hard, right? They want to provide for their families, but most importantly, they want to do well by small businesses. Like, here's the thing, guys. Anybody, and none of my competitors allow people to visit their office. Anybody that would like to visit me, we are in Tampa, Florida, right by the MacDill Air Force Base in 8180 Woodland Center Boulevard, Tampa, Florida. Go ahead and knock on the door. You will see us. We are here. We're here to actually help businesses. Does everybody want a contract? No. A lot of companies, they guarantee contracts. Nothing's guaranteed. How can I guarantee a trucking company that they're gonna get the load? What if the truck breaks down? But I just guaranteed a contract, Darryl.
No guarantees except death and taxes.
Except death and taxes, right? So I think it's one of those things. One, they try to infiltrate us. Two, they've put like bad reviews. Because think about it, guys. We present, so our job is to show the potential client like, hey, here's the market for you. Here are the buyers. Here's the potential opportunities. Hey, if there's opportunities for you, then great, we can help you. If there's not, we just don't bring you on as a client. That's the ethical thing to do, and I will stand on ethics all day, right? I am not like these other registration firms. Sure, right? Does everybody have a bad review? Yes, nobody's perfect. It's a service. We're not selling you a book, right? And it's like, hey, Darryl, here's the book, right? No, that's not the case. I am on with Darryl for 12 months, and I have to meet meetings. I have to be accountable, right? I have to send paperwork. We cannot fabricate anything. We can't fabricate paperwork. It doesn't work, right? You need to be a good client, structured, communicative client, and a client that actually has a staff. If you have that, perfect. You can win. You can win and a lot of work. We can actually help you. We're not here to stiff anybody. But I think that you guys as competitors have really damaged the market as some scam market, or, you know, as a market that doesn't work when it really does, right? And I think it's because certain companies want all the market share. Well, here's a message to any contracting registration firm, right? Let's share the market share. Let's share it, right? No one here is being greedy. Just share it, right? So and so, and I know your names, you guys want the market and being the narrative. That's not what this is about. Instead of wanting to be the narrative, how about you be the solution? How about you actually are in business to actually help businesses? Because a lot of you guys as customers come to us and advise us of what is going on and what you guys are doing, right? It's not right. And hey, if you guys want to sit at the round table and talk, sure. You know exactly where I'm located. You know exactly where I'm at, right? Here's a message to the world. I want to do right by small businesses. If somebody's not a client or not a good potential client for us, we don't take them on. If somebody did get brought on and they're not a good potential client, one of my sales reps sold them, that person will be dismissed from the floor, and that person that purchased will have a refund. We will stand on ethics. We will stand on doing good business by small businesses. Simple. I have worked very hard to go to all these government contracting ceremonies. I have worked very hard in the connections that I've met to have a bad name. I have a good name overall. And some of the bad reviews that I've had are fabricated from competitors, right? Or there was certain trucking companies that came on, right? The company Crawley took everybody's contracts, right? There's no government loads. Trucking companies, it is so hard to win a trucking contract. It really is. It's not gonna happen, right? Can we help you do different things? Yes, we've won contracts, major, large contracts in janitorial, in manufacturing, and IT, in construction, and medical supply, in staffing, in consulting, in business management, in marketing, you name it, we've won it. But in trucking, it's just something that's, it's one, it's super saturated. Two, it's very hard. It's a vicious industry, right? But I wanted to have, this isn't to badmouth anybody, guys. This is just a message to any consulting firm to actually help businesses. Right, Darryl?
Yeah. We must be doing something right because people are trying to copy us. So
people are trying to copy us, correct. Hey, how does that? They hate us because they ain't us. Not anus, but they hate us because they ain't us. Exactly. How does it work? Is it ain't us or anus?
It's ain't us.
It's ain't us. They hate us because they ain't us.
Exactly.
They hate us because we've actually won $500 million in government contracts. Have you? Right? They hate us because you guys only have 2 or 3 bid writers. We have a whole department. Right? They hate us because we've won contracts in every single industry. Luckily, Google's been cooperative, right? So they flagged all the fake reviews that you guys have put on us, right? And this is just, and again, it doesn't have to be vicious. I have never, for example, this is what I believe in. If you do bad to somebody else, it's gonna come right back to you, right back to you. Business owners, pay attention to that, seriously, right? And this is, and now I'm speaking to every business worldwide. Like, you don't want to demolish another company because it's not going to be good. It's not good to have enemies. It's not good. And we don't have enemies, but do we have people, right, that do business the wrong way, and they may see us in the shine of light, right, and they have hatred because of that. That's not good. So anybody that does have hatred because of it, anybody that would like to know what we're doing, here's the answer. We're just doing the job. We're doing the work for clients. We're doing what we need to do. Yes, we are a new company, but you know what? We're innovative. We're faster, stronger, younger. That's the thing, right? And we hire the right people. We don't care to pay the price because doing right and setting up a small business the right way, if you do right by a small business, they'll always come back. They'll always come back because you know why? The economy, inflation, everything is, it's a hard market. I'm not into politics. I won't speak the opinion on politics, but it's a tough world we live in. So doing right by somebody is going to give them results, and somebody getting results will always come back to you guys. Remember that. Federal Government Advisors is genuinely here to help businesses. We're really here to put businesses to the next level, right? I've helped people that have literally almost shut down their business to making $350,000. I've helped people make multi-million-dollar contracts, right? I've helped all sorts of people, from woman-owned businesses. I help my veteran community. We also donate as well. Do you guys do it? No, probably not, right? So just keep in mind, right, that we are here to help small businesses. Don't get confused because competitors may, either blackmail us, right, or try to diminish our name. But I will tell you one thing, that we're really here to help, and somebody that we can't take on, we just won't do it. We just won't do it. And if one of the contracting advisors does take them on, they will be refunded immediately. That's how we run our operations, right? And that's how anybody should. Nobody should ever accept somebody's business if they can't truly help somebody. So this is just a message to, I feel like this needed to be spoken, right? I feel like this needed to be spoken. I feel like this is something that it's taken a while to bring to light, but I'm glad that I got the chance to talk about it. Shout out the entire team. You guys are doing a great job. The entire proposal development team, my technical writers, my estimators, my guys that do takeoffs. I appreciate you guys because without you, none of this could be set, right? I appreciate my contracting advisors. I appreciate, right, everybody in the state of Florida that works for the state of Florida, right, that has helped this become what it is. I appreciate everybody, right? And anybody that has any questions, please drop it in the comments. But remember this. When you're doing something right, when you are changing people's lives and really changing America as it is, you're always going to have a running mate that doesn't think the same, that just thinks about taking people's money, and that's not what we stand on. This is a message from Jeff Londano from Federal Government Advisors. Have a great evening.